Hello, my name is Dr. Virali Pande, Assistant Professor, Rai School of Management Studies, Rai University, Ahmedabad. So today our topic is communication skills. In the subject English communication and life skills. Now, communication should be effective and not impressive. Let's first lesson here we learn is effective communication skills refer to the ability to convey information, ideas, thoughts, and emotions in a clear, concise, and impactful manner. Now, clear and concise, what does it mean? Clear means whatever I'm speaking, you are understanding the same thing. The way I am speaking, what actually I wanted to convey, you are getting the same thing. That is clear message. Concise means I am not exaggerating things. I am not putting unnecessary things in my speech. That is concise. I am speaking to the point, so it really looks effective. It involves both verbal and non-verbal communication. These are very huge two disciplines, verbal and non-verbal. Let's make clear here only that verbal means when you are using words, that is verbal communication. When you are not using words, that is non-verbal communication. Now let's learn it with example. For example, if I come up here with a heavy sari and makeup and all, so you will, without saying, without uttering a word, you will get to know that I have come up here from wedding, or else I am going there. So this is non-verbal communication. Verbal communication, which I am right now doing, I am using words to explain myself. So it involves both verbal and non-verbal communication, active listening, and understanding the needs and perspective of others. It is very important what you are speaking. Definitely it is important, but what you are listening, how you are dealing with what you have listened, is as important as what you are speaking. Effective communication skills are crucial in various aspects of life. Crucial means it's very important, including personal relationships, academics, and professional settings. Okay, here are the key elements and characteristics of effective communication skills. Clarity, little bit I explained in previous slide. Clarity means you must have clarity in your mind about your message. What you are going to convey is very much clear in your mind. Then and then only you will be able to explain it clearly, because unclear messages sometimes lead to the chaos. Second is active listening. Now, what is active listening? From early morning to night, we listen lot many things, but we don't pay attention to each and every noise or word which we are listening. So, active listening is our mind sometimes process whatever we are listening. For example, I said, bring your books out. And if you have brought it out, then it means you have listened me. But if you ignore, you haven't listened it. So active listening means your mind should process whatever you are listening. Empathy is a broader term in compared to sympathy. Sympathy, we can say it's an action. When I am out of sympathy, I am consoling someone, I am helping someone, that is sympathy. For example, if I am visiting a temple and I have seen a beggar there, and out of pity I am helping him, or I am buying some food for him or her, so that is sympathy. What empathy is? Empathy means I am treating everyone with an emotional touch. I am treating everyone, I am speaking with everyone with an emotional touch. I am not being rude to anyone. That is empathy. Empathy can be your nature. Empathy can be your character trait. So there is a little bit difference between empathy and sympathy. You can be, sympathy word is for situational. The word is very much situational, while empathy is your nature. Non-verbal communication, as we discussed it in earlier slide, non-verbal communication means you are not conveying anything through words. You are just explaining things, or you are just passing message through your postures, gestures, facial expressions, your clothes. Everything describes non-verbal communication. Your confidence, yeah, this is the main thing which we are lacking in. So confidence is something comes with knowledge, first thing, But before that, it takes time to acquire knowledge. But what it is, you must have seen people who don't know much things, but they are very much confident. So how do you think we can gain this confidence? So first thing is, you can start believing in yourself. That gives you confidence. Start believing in yourself. Prove that you, whatever you are doing, whatever you are gaining is right, is correct as per best of your knowledge. So this will give you the confidence. Second, adaptability. This is very important. Sometimes we become very rigid. We are not no flexible enough to accept things. So adaptability is, for example, I have got a job in different state. So I was born here, I am brought up here. So how would it be possible for me to acquire new people around me, new weather, new language, new food, new culture? So how would I survive there? So that survival of mine, there are two things. Like I survive, simply I survive, I just pass my time because I have to. Other thing is, while I'm adapting things, I am enjoying everything. I am gaining positive vibes from everything. That is adaptability. Feedback, yeah, whatever you are speaking, whatever you are passing, whatever message you are giving, ideas, thoughts, whatever you are speaking to people, you are gaining feedback. You are getting feedback. Can be in oral, in action, in written. So this is feedback. Let's move to the next slide. Okay. Here are the 7 C's and 4 S of communication. Now, these are very important components of communication. When we master these things, your communication skill will be automatically improved. So, first is credibility. Now, what is credibility? Credibility, let's understand it with a beautiful example. For example, I am in need of money, and I will go to my friend and ask money from him. And he simply says, I can't give you. But instead of me, my father would ask money to anybody, he'll get money. The reason behind, my father is earning, my father have past affiliations with people which lead him to the to have this credibility. Credibility means, suppose for example, I have taken money from you and I have returned it on time. Second time again, I have asked for money and I have returned it on time. Third time, when I have committed something and you and I have fulfilled it. So that is credibility. This builds up my credibility. Means whatever I'm speaking, I'm doing that. Like my mind, my speech, and my action are in harmony. So whatever I'm thinking, I'm speaking that only. Whatever I'm speaking, I am doing that only. That gives me credibility. People will come to know that this person, if this person is speaking something, she or he will do this. So that creates credibility. In communication, this is very important. Unless you are not doing what you have spoken, people will stop believing you. So credibility is means people are believing in you. People will trust you. That is credibility. Second is completeness. For example, in an organization, your boss asked you to prepare a minutes of the meeting. You were not present in that meeting. How would you prepare it? You just said, yes sir, I will make it, and you will come out of his cabin. How would you suppose you would be able to complete the task? So completeness means to pass on information, to pass anything, to convey anything in complete manner. If you are especially conveying any information, don't give it incomplete. Otherwise, it will lead to a big chaos. It will create haphazards in your life. So completeness is very important thing in communication. Third is clarity. Clarity we discussed in both the above slides, but again, clarity means give clear message. You are not putting unnecessary things in your message. You select your words properly and convey your message. That is clarity. Correctness, yes, sometimes because of the language or because of the improper information, we sometimes say anything whatever comes up in our mind. So that is really very wrong thing in communication. In communication, you should be pass on only correct information. If you are not sure about the information, you can say that kindly wait, I need to check. and then I will let you know. You should not pass any information without confirming and reconfirming anything. So correctness is again impact your credibility. If you are not passing on correct information, your credibility would be decreased. Consistency, this is again a very good component and very good personality trait even. While consistency means you are doing the same thing again and again and again and again unless and until you master it. That is consistency. If you like studying, if you like reading, you are reading it. For example, my hobby is reading, and I read. Sometimes I come up with a book which I don't like at all. I start it and I feel that let me put it aside. But no, my consistency says complete it, complete it. That is consistency. You don't leave any task in between. You finish it, and at the end you will learn something new. So consistency is very important in that way. Conciseness, again conciseness also we discussed in our first or second slide. But conciseness means you are not putting unnecessary things, unnecessary words, unnecessary information to pass on. You are just giving the message the way it is, only needed words. That is conciseness. Smaller. Yes. S. First S is shortness. So there is very much, these two terms are very much related to each other. Conciseness means to pass the message in a small amount. Like you are putting your information in the possible contract way. Shortness is the same thing. You are passing the minimum information needed. You are not elaborating things while not necessary. Second is simplicity. Look, first thing we need to pay attention on is whenever we are speaking, it is very important that we are speaking to pass on information or to share ideas or thoughts. We are not communicating to impress people. I think I have told you these things in earlier slide. But simplicity gives you the simplicity can gives you clarity, conciseness, shortness, everything. So when you try to be simple, you will not add unnecessary jargons or words. So that gives you simplicity, that also gives you clarity and conciseness too. Third is strength. In communication, your strength is your vocab. In communication, your strength is your logical mind, your critical thinking. So strength is very important part. You need to develop it. You cannot just gain it overnight. Yes, you need to read a lot, you need to communicate it very much with your friends, with your relatives, however and wherever it is possible. You should discuss things. By discussion, by having discourses, you can able to enhance your strength of communication. Fourth is sincerity. Now sincerity directly connects with credibility. Sincerity means whatever you are speaking, you are true, best of your knowledge. You are passing on only information which you know that it is correct. Next, sincerity means you are doing what you are speaking. You are speaking what you are thinking. So your mind, tongue and hands are in harmony. That is sincerity. So I hope communication skills, these 7 C's and 4 S will help you to at least understand that how you can improve your communication skills. Thank you.